Okay. So welcome to everyone to the predictive astrology course. So you have been here almost close to 1 year, right? We completed almost 15 hours of Graha Samyogam and uh, close to 15 hours of understanding each lagna. And now we are into eighth bhava, one of the very important bhava, because generally this eighth bhava means everybody thinks negatively. Understand? Eighth. Even in numerology also we saw the significance of eighth, right? So naming also sometimes we avoid unless it is a lucky combination. So like that, many negatives are there, but definitely eighth bhava also has some of the excellent good results which only that eighth bhava can give. Understand? In fact, for a good astrologer, without eighth bhava, he will never become a good predictor. Understand? Because eighth bhava's role is very, very important. So we will see all that. All these days we have heard only negative. So what are the positives? And in what way this eighth bhava is helpful in transforming somebody's life? All that we are going to study. So like all our courses, this will be a 10-hour course on this bhava also. If we are not able to cover in this 10 hours, we can extend another 1 or 2 days also. Not a problem. So from syllabus perspective, don't worry. So what and all we are going to see in this eighth bhava, I have put one small slide so you are aware of it. If required something extra also we can take. So don't worry about that. Okay. So you see here, introduction, that is what is the Bhava, what we are going to study, all those things are going to come. And karakas of eighth Bhava. Okay. What are the important karakas, such as there are close to 100 karakas for eighth Bhava. Okay. That many karakas are there. Why they are important is because without knowing this eighth Bhava's karakas, you cannot make any prediction. Like in nakshatra also I showed you. Only when you know the nakshatra details, you will be able to predict something. You need not buy art. If somebody says something, just within a matter of minute or two, we can say, this is what is the result you are enjoying. This is what the result you are suffering. For that, karakas plays very, very important role. Nadi astrology is full of karakas. In fact, just with karakas and without much sutras, we can predict easily 80 to 90% of the chart in Nadi astrology. So now we can relate how much this karakas are important in this eighth bhava class. And third thing is, of course, each and every bhava have certain foundation, certain pillar, and certain pointers. When you understand that, you are in a more good position to give the results. Understand? That is also important. And next, very important, which is from the prediction perspective. If some planet is sitting in a house, now if somebody good person has come to your house, you feel comfortable, you feel excited, you serve them coffee or lunch, and your day is good. When some uncomfortable person comes to you, you don't like them, your mind is stressed out, you are looking when this person will go out, because he is going to cast a evil eye on your house. Like that, we are pretty uncomfortable. The same thing happens in our chart also. A planet's position in a particular bhava plays a significant role like that. If it is auspicious, you are going to enjoy that house results. If it is inauspicious, then you are going to face certain problems because of that. Similarly, eighth lord in various bhava. Now, when you are going to your parents' place, you feel somewhat comfortable. When you go to your children's place, you feel somewhat comfortable. When you go to a place which you are uncomfortable, you really feel very uncomfortable. That energy in you is completely drained out. Your thinking is blindfolded. Like all that we are able to see. Then longevity is not an easy topic. Okay, like I told you in Tithi class, Tithi itself can be completed 20-25 hours. Okay, Panchang class, we did 50 hours of Panchang class, but you all thought that is a very big course. In fact, it itself can be taken for 25 hours. Okay, so like that, even in childbirth, I said, childbirth, though we took close to 15 hours, 20 hours in childbirth itself can be done. Same with marriage. Marriage, you all studied 10 sessions, that is close to 20 hours or something. And matrimonial compatibility is another 25 hours. So 50 hours was there for that seventh bhava itself we have done. But even that is not like I will say comprehensive, but more than enough to give a solid prediction. Similarly, this eighth bhava also is like that only. Here we are seeing the auspicious and inauspicious of eighth bhava. But longevity itself is a big ocean. Okay, just with one or two pointers, you will not be able to understand. It requires minimum 15-20 hours of class. There are a lot of methods in Nadi, okay, and in Nadi transits, Nadi progressions, and this Parashari methods, whatever we are doing. There also there are 8 to 9 methods, including Astaka Varga, and there are certain Shadbala based longevity methods. Okay, so many are there. But from here, what I will teach you is whenever somebody is going to come and see a prediction for you, first thing we have to know is how strong that horoscope is. And more importantly, in the marriage matchmaking and all, I already taught you. One of the 4 pillars is that horoscope should have that scope to live at least for next 15-20 years. If it is having a short life combination within next 5-6 years, there is no point in matching that horoscope. Though they are having a good matching, financially strong, health wise good, but no longevity only for the horoscope means no point in matching that horoscope. So whenever you are seeing in horoscope, even you are seeing some Gandantam, that can be indicated by this shortcut method, so longevity. Accordingly, you can suggest the client and ask them to take certain remedial measures, and definitely that benefit will come to you. You need not worry that. Okay. So that is the reason I say some kind of sadhanas also you all get involved, because good clients also will come, and clients with heavy karma also will come. I'm not saying they are bad, but they have that heavy baggage. So you should be in a position to withstand that also. Over a period of time, you will get that. Okay. It's not something Brahma Vidya. Anything learned in a proper way, structured way, is easy to master. And there are certain Nadi Sutrams to analyze this longevity. So what are those Nadi Sutrams? Means I was doing my work on that initial days when I learned 2005-6 and all. I told I went to Coimbatore, Salem, then Tanjavur, then I learned from Sivadas and Ravi sir. So a lot of research. Even today I'm doing my Nadi. Most of the other studies from 2004 to 2014 I winded up. That continues. But after 2015 also there are certain things which I do continuous is Panchapakshi, Nadi, Jamukol, okay, numerology. These researches keep going. Okay, on and on. So while doing that, I came across this Saptarishi Nadi, where each Lagna had close to 1,500 pages, where each combination was drawn, each chart was drawn, and they used to say, okay, this person will have this life. Like that, you imagine for 12 Lagnas, there are 15,000 pages. Okay, up to 6 Lagnas, up to Kanya Lagna, it was there in GOML. But after that, with the help of certain people, I went and I got all the 12 Lagnas and I culled out certain things. Okay. From that to only few rules and what already my Guru Sivadas and Ravi sir had taught, majority of those things I clubbed and I gave that to Saptarishi Nadi. Okay. But it is just 1% of that original Saptarishi Nadi. Okay. Because 80% was my Guru's teaching only. Only I structured it. But from that, what and all is important, I have culled out. And how to determine longevity. They have given each Lagna. For each Lagna, they are given close to many points, 30 points, 40 points and all to ascertain longevity. They will live 70 years, 80 years like that. When I tested on horoscopes and somewhat some similar combinations horoscope were there, it was very interesting to see that if they had given 76 years, that native also lived close to 70 years, sometimes 81. Like that, very near it was coming. Okay. So that is good. 80% or 90% accuracy is a great accuracy in terms of longevity, because longevity, many people have gone wrong. For example, for Sivadas and Ravi sir, R.G. Rao had mentioned he will live up to 70 years. That prediction is there lying in the social media also. But Sivadas sir died at 53 or 54 years. That means what? Longevity is always a tricky subject. But with God's grace, humbleness, and devotion to God, dedication, definitely we can reach at least 70 to 80% accuracy, if not 100%. Okay, so such sutras which will help you, though it is not a part of our syllabus, but I thought because you all are studying from quite it will be good to give you such sutras which are not found in the any of the other books. So I culled out certain sutras, maybe 50 to 60 sutras for this 12 lagnas, totally 8 to 9 sutras for each lagna. I am going to give. You do your research and you do the analysis. Definitely tomorrow, if you are producing 50 horoscopes for each of the sutras, you can make a 500-page book and publish your book. Whatever the help you need, I am definitely here to help you out. Then finally, not only telling the negative, we have to say the positive also. So what are the positive results and how to remediate Arista? Because this Bhava only is called as Arista Bhava, Randra Bhava. So how to do that? What are the easy ways? All those things also we will discuss. So this is a session. Up to 11:30, I will take the first session, and 11:50 to 1:15, second session. Then you can have your lunch at 1:15, 1 hour proper lunch. If you want, take small nap also, but don't sleep in the class. So 2:15 to 3:45, we'll take the third. Then you can take some 20 minutes tea break. If required, if you are not able to complete, we'll go to the final session. In final session also, if you are not able to complete, don't worry. On Monday, we'll take 2 hours because probably next week, only in the end, I may take your Aslesha Nakshatra. So in the beginning, I don't think we have anything to complete. Okay. So Monday, we can take it further if something is left over. Okay. So that's it for this current thing. Okay. Now, let us go to this eighth bhava. Eighth bhava, they generally told only negative things they told. Okay. It is also called as Arishta bhavam, or they called it as a Randra bhava. Okay, like that and all they told. So why did they call it as Arishta bhava? Anybody can say why the name Arishta bhavam? This is common, right? Most of you just share your ways. Why Arishtam?
So because it is detrimental to the prana, that is life. So the existential life is what is important as for the human being. So this can cause problems to that. That is why it is called arishta.
Super. Because ultimately what matters is life of this jiva. If the life is only not going to be there, then definitely that is a big aristam. It's like a detrimental, means that is the end. They'll say, don't
Yes.
speak words like aristam. That means what? Whenever some shubha things are happening, if you're speaking something detrimental, it's aristam. And like Prasad sir told, this is the life. And life is itself going to end. Definitely it has to be the aristam. Super. Shil sir.
Sir, since it is the end bhava, the last bhava, where the things end, and also with that, no other planets, I mean, no other energies is actually supporting to this bhava, like any planet do not get exalted over here. So that could also be one of the reasons, sir.
Correct. Naturally, the eighth house of Scorpio, only moon is debilitated. None of them get exalted. Perfect. Nice, nice view. Super. What about others? This is a very interesting bhava. You should make it interactive and then only it will be nice. Give your views. There is nothing right or wrong. Okay. It's all our views. Mm. Anybody else? Any opinion you have different? Something you want to share? Hmm? See, generally, it is not uncommon. The moment if we say any planet has gone to eighth only, we get that negative feeling. Okay. That is how astrology has been taught from first. Planets going to 6, 8, 12 will do bad. Planets going to trines 159 will do good. Planets going to Kendra 14710, then they will do secondary good. Like that, we are taught. Right. And 3, 6, 10, 11 are Upachaya sthanas. Like that, it is said. So generally, the moment this eighth bhava is coming, first thing comes to our mind is longevity. Understand? So that is the reason this usually whenever we say eighth bhava, like you all give different reasons, that fear is there. But for all this life, like for this entire life existence, the base support is only eighth bhava, correct? Your reproductive organs is eighth bhava only. Without them, that life support generation will not continue. If you very closely observe, in eighth bhava, what are the nakshatras are there?
Jyeshta, Anuradha,
Hmm.
and Vishaka.
Vishaka.
Correct. So there are three nakshatras. That is nakshatra of Jupiter, nakshatra of Saturn, and nakshatra of Mercury. Right. That means what? Guru is the Jiva Karaka, Shani is the Ayush Karaka, and Mercury is the natural sixth Lord Karaka. Jivanam. Jivanam means what? To survive in life, what you need? Udyogam. Right. So Mercury is the
Right.
natural. That means Udyogam. So all that three important things essential in life are connected in this eighth bhava. Sun is your Ayush Karaka, Buddha is the service Karaka, Jivanam, and Guru is the Jiva Karaka, that is life. For anybody to survive in life, definitely they need a job. And definitely along with job, they need Ayush. Okay. After that only all these things comes, father, mother, everything they will come. Okay. But to lead a life and to survive, you need definitely job. And without working or without putting much physical effort, easy income, sudden luck, all these are related to which bhava?
Sir, eighth bhava.
Eighth
Eighth bhava,
Bhava.
right? Without any physical effort, if there is something which you can get, that sudden luck or money, others money, binami properties also, this eighth bhava. Okay, that means what? If your eighth bhava is good and strong, then automatically that money in your life you will easily get without much physical effort. And from this eighth bhava, the seventh bhava is second bhava. That means what? Out of speech, okay, or ancestral property, okay, all those things these people will automatically get in their life. And this eighth bhava of Kalapurusha also is a water rashi, jala rashi. And to lead a life or to survive, rather, without water we cannot survive. Again, this eighth bhava becomes very, very critical. And even for that dharma, artha, kama, moksha, we told, okay, artha we already told, how that sudden luck, sudden money, ancestral property will come. Even the sexual reproduction takes place only with the help of eighth bhava. And that enjoyment or that sexual happiness, which is part of the human life, that is also is given by this eighth bhava. That means now we understood one thing, what and all important in your life, what and all is essential in your life, without which life cannot survive. All those things are given only by this eighth bhava. If eighth bhava is not there, definitely human life will not progress further. Not only this, even in marital life, the Mangalya Sthanam, that is husband's longevity, is determined by the eighth bhava of the wife. And if you take your fifth house, from fifth house, it becomes the fourth bhava. That means what? Even the comforts, happiness, and health, education of the children's also depends on eighth bhava. So now you all tell me if this eighth bhava is good bhava or bad bhava. It should be strong or it should be weak.
Sir, you change the perspective.
You will call it as negative bhava or positive bhava.
Positive, sir. Brilliant, sir.
It is one of the most important bhavas, I think, sir.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
The Bhava should be good,
Correct.
but no planet should go there.
No, that is what I'm saying. If planets go also, that channelizing is important. Okay.
Yes, sir. That's
It's
what
a very
what
So
I
positive
was.
that
Bhava. Hmm. It's a very
What I
channelizing the
was
positive
energy,
saying.
sir.
Bhava, but the only thing we made it as negative Bhava because it indicates the exit or end. Okay, that is there. See, once the day you are born, automatically you are going to die. Because of that fear of death or end, we made this Bhava completely inauspicious. But that is not true. All the big rishis, all who were able to achieve this Ashtama Siddhis, okay, all who are able to do Ashtakarmams, all these big acharyas, everybody had connection to eighth bhava. Even in modern day, who are able to attract customers in a lot, or rather devotees in a lot, either it's Sadguru or in previously Ramana Maharishi or Ravi Shankar, or this in South India, you will know Melmarvatur Om Shakti temple. Even for that person also, their eighth bhava only gave that fame. Okay. Why? Because see, for let it be any human being on this earth, for him, more than life, nothing matters. If you say you are going to die, that the moment in itself will start to die. So only they told not to predict longevity for anyone. Understand? So from that perspective, yes, we are very scared. But otherwise, if you are having a strong eighth bhava and you are having a strong eighth lord, sky is not the limit. Okay. So that is the reason I want to change you. Don't get scared if your eighth planet is going eighth, or eighth Baba Dasha is running, eighth Baba Bhukti is learning. No, there are a lot of positive things. It is a base of your horoscope. Okay. Nice, Prasad sir, please.
Yes, sir. Sir, the birth takes place so that the Atma can find its final journey.
Correct.
However, because of our own karma and other things, we get locked up in the existential plane. So, the essence of astrology basically was to guide people towards moksha, for which eighth house is very important, because from birth to eighth house is all in this world. From ninth house up to 12th, parasiddhi starts. So this eighth house is the junction point between the two, and it is the transformatory bhava. So that is the reason this is very important. However,
Perfect.
like you rightly said, we are all interested only in the worldly affairs. For the worldly affairs, eighth house is not meant as a good thing, because if we are involved into eighth house too much, or 1 to 7 too much, eighth house will suffer, and you will not be able to, we will not be able to move between 9 and 12 as we are destined to. That is the reason it is said that be careful, maintain your eighth house. So eighth house essentially is one of the best houses for worldly affairs, of course, is
Super.
it is troublesome.
Yes. Like Prasad sir correctly said, that is how this eighth bhava should be taken. Understand? First thing we have to change is not the horoscope or the planet, our perspective. That is why this astrology has come into place. And like he told, the moment of birth is only to attain a proper moksha, and that transformation is involved in the eighth bhava. And that is the reason, if you closely observe the horoscope, birth takes with Mesha Rashi, that is ruled by Mars, and the moksha, which is the eighth house, means of course 12th house is involved. Like the end of the life, the eighth bhava, that is also ruled by Mars only. Understand? You are what you came. Okay. So a lot of secrets are there. We are going to definitely explore each one out of that. But why I said in the beginning of this is because we need not go in the negative approach of eighth bhava. Okay, or eighth dasha. Some people are ask me, sir, Ashtamadipati dasha is running, sir. I'm scared. No. Understand? you are going to see what the life is. Okay, with all that little background, let us go into the. So, Marcus, sir, what is your doubt?
So just not an information, just I have read like in the Scorpio, which is the Vrishik Rashi, in that in the universe, like it is the center, it is the end, the center of the universe, like the starting point where all the
No,
black hole
actually,
is starting, something like that.
one
I
minute,
have
one
just
minute.
read, sir. Just
No, nothing wrong. You are sharing something that is very
yeah,
nice. But the
perhaps
galactic
it may be
center of the black hole is not the Scorpio, it is Dhanur Rashi, that is the Mula
yeah,
Nakshatra.
correct.
Okay.
But is there a link means between this?
Mula Nakshatra is
Just
the galactic center. With that only
yes.
we calculate a concept called as Mudaka Rashi. That Mudaka Rashi is something like Tithi Sunyam, very, very important, that can change the
Yes.
prediction. That definitely when I take subtle secrets of prediction part 5 or part 6, I will take like how I did part 1. Okay?
But sir, what you said is 110% correct. But is there a link between this Scorpio and Sagittarius between that or
We
something
will see, all
exit
that.
or something like that, sir?
Yes.
Just
Some other day when I take some astrological,
sure,
astronomical topics, we will discuss.
sure,
Okay.
sure, sure.
Okay.
So can we assume that Ketu gets exalted in Scorpio?
What, sir?
Since Mula Nakshatra is the galactic center,
No, not only
Ketu
because
gets
of Ketu,
exalted in
because Ketu is
Scorpio.
there in all the 3 fire signs, but there is some astronomical reason for that. Why they made it as a black hole and galactic center, and why they are calculating Mudaka from there. That all is there. We will see some other day when we take the astronomical reasons, which will be more relevant.
Sure, sir.
Okay. Now, let us go into the 8th Bhava. Okay. Like I told you, this 8th Bhava is called as the Arista Bhavam, Randra Bhavam, and the Kalapurusha's 8th house, which belongs to the Mars. But interestingly, they kept the Karaka of this Ayus as Shani or Saturn. Okay. 8th house Lord is Mars. But the Karaka for longevity they kept as Saturn. Generally, this just a nakshatra. Just all of you answered that, right? 2 people only told what nakshatras are there. Good. So, in that, this Jeshta is ruled by Vayu Bhagavan. And Anuradha nakshatra is your Tali, or this Talapatra, they will say. This Nadi leaf and all, if you see, they would have written in this Talapatra. And Vishaka nakshatra is the breath, Jiva Karaka. Okay. And Scorpio is water house. Just try to understand the correlation. Okay, though may not be important from prediction point of view, but very interesting to understand from the philosophical point of view how this Scorpio and 8th Bhava are related. Okay, Jesta is your Vayu Bhagwan. Anuradha is a Tali, or what you call as Mangala Sutra or Talapatra. Okay, and Vishakam is the breath. They'll say Much means that in and outflow. And Scorpio is watery sign. So, those days, this Talapatra means they used to take from this palm tree. From this palm tree only they used to make this, especially in South India, that was the traditions like thousands of years ago. Okay. In the Talapatra, what they will do, right? That they will make that palm leaf from the palm tree, they will make that Talapatra. In the Talapatra, they will write this is the husband, this is the wife. Okay. She belongs to this person. He is her husband, and they will write it and they will roll it like how you put that tayat or talisman in the neck. For that, they will tie with a yellow thread, and that was tied to the female neck. That is how this concept of tali or this Mangal Sutra came. Like that, there is one reference point. Okay, many reference points are there, and this is one of the widely accepted reference point. Okay, so that yellow color also represents the Jupiter. So only it is called Mangalya Sthanam. Okay. And without 8th Bhava, like I told, there is nothing. Because without longevity, we cannot enjoy anything. And we also know the moment your breath stops, automatically you are declared dead. Even a doctor checks your breath. Understand? Normally, even the layman who doesn't know anything about medical science also, will go and keep his hand or finger near that nose and you see whether there is a breath or not. When Vayu is not there, you are declared dead. This Vayu only shows you are alive. Okay. And there are many things, okay, which people used to do to get that positive Vayu or to heal your chakras, activate. Today, many courses are running in the online. You activate this chakra, that chakra. It's very good to see heartening, like somebody are taking their steps, but that is only 10 to 15%. Physically, hard way also should be practiced. Now, entire Tiruvannamalai itself is like a Kailash Parvat. In fact, they will call it as a South Kailash. In fact, Ramana Maharishi went one step further and told it is even more bigger than the Kailash what you see in the north. Understand? He told the entire Tiruvannamalai itself is a Kailash. Ramana Maharishi by no means is a less person. Understand? His knowledge and wisdom is beyond reach of us. And we are fortunate that he lived the era where we can correlate, though we couldn't see him. Understand? So, he has said the entire Tiruvannamalai is nothing but a Kailasam. And they say, so what is this Tiruvannamalai famous for?
So, Girivalam, Pradakshina.
Giri Pradakshinam. Right? Girivalam.
Yeah.
Means it is said if you go around that Tiruvannamalai by barefoot 14 kilometers, then you are going to get the punyam. And as of now, from last 40 to 50 years, the trend is if you are going Giri Pradakshinam or Girivalam on that Purnami day night, you will get results for 1 year. Whatever you do for 1 year, in that Purnami you will get. But actually, in real practice, it was not Purnami. I have also gone to Purnami for multiple times, but I had this regular habit, which is the original. That is, whenever this Tamil month is born, that is the solar month is born, the solar ingress or Surya Sankramana. That day, if you are going for Giri Pradakshinam or Girivalam, it is equal of going for a lifetime. Understand? This information is not given. But if you know somebody, old people who are very indigenous to Tiruvannamalai, then definitely you'll come to know the information that Girivalam or Giri Pradakshinam and the birth of the Tamil month or Sauramana Masam is very, very held in high esteem. Okay. Then there is something called as Vishnupati Punya Kalam. All those things are there. Okay. It will come on the first of this Vaigasi Masam, they will say. That is around the May 15th. That and all, you can just go through YouTube or something. Why I'm saying means so many things God has given us. Only thing is we are not try to channelize properly. Okay. Next, if you observe very closely any horoscope or any individual, who will get more embarrassments in their life? Which Rashi or Lagna? Which Rashi or Lagna is subjected to more embarrassment or humiliations in life?
So is it
The
Scorpio?
Vrishchik Rashi, Vrishchik Lagna.
Huh?
Scorpio, sir.
Scorpio,
Sir,
sir.
Scorpio?
Scorpio. Okay. I generally believe Scorpio
Cancer, sir.
people only humiliate and make embarrassment for others.
Sir.
Okay. Yes. They are like scorpion sting. If you're saying something, you should explain me with your logic. If you're saying Scorpio, then why Scorpio?
Sir, because like they are said to be like rebellious, the Kranti, those who protest and all that. So in that process, they face the humiliation in the beginning.
No, rebellion means you are humiliating somebody, you are not accepting somebody, you are contradicting the way of someone. Obviously, you are hurting someone, right?
Right. And people also like society.
Moon gets debilitated there.
Moon gets debilitated there. Correct. Moon gets debilitated there. Manakaraka. Perfect. So generally
That is
Scorpio
why
people
they
will
get
have this cold cough,
kind of, it
water
affects their
content.
mental
All
health.
is there.
It affects their mental health.
Okay. Now, which house is the karaka for embarrassment or humiliation? Or which bhava? which bhava is as the karaka of humiliation or embarrassment? Hmm? No karakasa.
So Karaka is Shani, right?
Not planet. I'm asking which bhava is the karaka for embarrassment or humiliation.
Eighth bhava, sir.
8th house, sir.
That is what. So why you are all taking so
Yeah.
much time? Eighth bhava only, no?
8th house. 8th house, sir.
So naturally, if you are born in which lagna, your eighth house will naturally connected to you.
Mesha, sir.
Mesha lagna and
Scorpio.
Scorpio.
Mm.
Scorpio will have 6th house only as Mesha, no?
Mesha.
Mesh
Kanya,
Lagna.
sir.
How Kanya will become?
Oh, sir. Scorpio will be the third. I mean, the Mars I just saw, sir.
How Scorpio will come?
No, sir.
Sir, Libra Lagna.
Mesha will
Libra
become the
Lagna.
eighth.
Yes.
Sir, Tula Lagna. Libra.
Libra. Correct.
It will be the second house then. Scorpio.
Family. Yes,
Libra.
sir. Yes.
Why? Because for Libra, the ascendant lord itself becomes the eighth lord. And for Mesha, the ascendant lord itself becomes the eighth lord. Generally, you see all these Libra ascendant people or this Mesha ascendant people or Mesha Rashi, Tula Rashi and all, even if they are going to do good also, it is only going to end up in bad for them. Lot of humiliations, everything they will have to face criticisms. For example, Gandhiji was born in Libra ascendant, though he is called father of nations. Didn't he face so many humiliations when we went to South Africa? He was pushed out of the train, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
That
sir.
humiliation only made him to start an agitation against them. Okay, that's a
Black and
different
white.
story. So generally, this Libra and Mesha, which has this first and eighth bhava connection naturally, they will be subjected to more humiliations. Understand? Okay. Now, not only that, okay, let's take an example. Mesha Rashi, Bharani Nakshatra. Mesha Rashi, Bharani Nakshatra. Can you say who was born in this? Any character from our
Sir,
Ramayana?
Duryodhana.
Bharani
Duryodhana.
Sir,
Duryodhana
Duryodhana.
was born. Right.
Hmm.
Duryodhana had to overcome a lot of humiliation. Right.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Right,
overcome
sir.
a lot of humiliation.
Yeah.
What did he do actually? What was his mistake? He asked only one thing. See, my father was elder person. He was blind. So you made Pandu as the king. Correct? My father was blind person. Then actually the main reason for Mahabharata is Vidura only. Because even Bhishma wanted to make Dhritarashtra only as the king. Now Vidura intervenes and says a blind person cannot become a king. Where Pandu also doesn't want to become a king. He says, no, I will not do that. But Vidura makes that and ultimately he can be held the main reason for Mahabharata. In Vidura Nidhi, he says, Vidura Nidhi book, if you read, he says a blind, we have said many conditions who cannot rule the country. There, he is saying that Dhritarashtra cannot become, then obviously Satyavati chooses Pandu as the king. Now what Duryodhana comes and says, I have faced lot of humiliations, everything from all of you, everything. My father was not having the capability or he had something. Now I am in good condition. By default, I have to be the king, right? So what was wrong in that? Nothing wrong in that. But to ask his right, didn't he undergo all the humiliations? Right.
True, sir.
And he is saying, now I am good. Understand? My uncle ruled for so many years. My uncle ruled for so many years. Now I am good. Why do you want to divide the property? I will be the king. I will be the righteous king. You all support me. You all Panduputras and all of you Bhishma, everybody support me. Let me take the throne which my uncle was giving. But that didn't happen. He had to face lot of embarrassment. He had to go to the Indraprastha where this Draupadi says the blind persons will be blind. That even ignited. Okay. So all these things came to that because he was born in that Mesha Rashi. So usually Mesha Rashi, Tula Rashi, Mesha Lagna, Tula Lagna people, definitely some big embarrassment will come in life or some big disease will come in life. Out of these two, one will definitely attack them. Okay. So, but how to remediate? What simple things they can do? All those things I will teach you, don't worry. Okay, which are time tested, worked, what my gurus give and what I am giving to our clients who are approaching me, same thing I'll share with you. Now we'll go further. Okay, just blindly saying Karaka, sun in first house, moon in first house, we'll do that. Okay, that is important prediction. But before that, let us also try to understand wherever your eighth lord is posited related to that, definitely one problem or one misunderstanding or one loss will definitely be there. Sometimes what is that? Something you are hiding. Understand? Now, for example, eighth lord is going and sitting in fourth house. Definitely something related to, if fourth lord is also in weak position, definitely something related to that person's character or chastity will be a question mark. Understand? The concerned dispositor's position is very, very important. But that eighth lord will give some secrecy or something there. Now, if you want, you write down, or if you can understand, you understand. Okay, I'll go slowly only. If your eighth lord is in first house, one Gandantam it will give. Health problem it will give. Sudden luck it will give. Occult knowledge also you will get. Do you want to write down or like how?
Sir, we are writing down, sir.
We will
Okay.
write down, sir.
Okay, then write. Eighth lord, if it is you write down topic. Eighth lord posited in Bhavas, it will give certain problem or secret with respect to that Bhava. First one Gandantam, health problem, sudden luck, sudden loss, sudden luck, sudden loss, occult knowledge also you will get. Next you write. Eighth lord in second. That means you can write family, all those things. Eighth lord in third means some problem to the potency of the native, okay, or to the is brothers, like that you can write down. Okay, that is the thing. Now, very, very important thing, what you have to observe from this eighth lord perspective is wherever or whichever Bhava your eighth lord is posited, there will be one Purva Jarma karma hiding. There only you should discharge your karma. This is very, very important. Okay. That wherever your eighth lord is posited, there one Purva Jarma karma is hiding or pending for you. That means in the past life you have not discharged that karma properly. In this life, you have to discharge that karma properly. Now, for example, eighth lord in ascendant. What we can say? He didn't do his daily responsibility as an individual in his past life. So, in this Janma, his eighth lord is sitting in the first house to say, in this Janma, you discharge your karmas, your responsibilities, your daily routine, your daily responsibilities properly. This is his Purva Dharma pending. If you start to discharge that properly, definitely that next birth will not be there. Understand? This eighth lord gives you the easy path to your moksha. You need not go and search. What you do, you will get that moksha. This birth is happened because of the past life, punyam and pavam. Right? So, how you discharge? If your eighth lord is in ascendant, do your daily responsibilities properly. Suppose your eighth lord is in second house. That means in your last janma, you are given certain false commitment, or you have cheated a family member, or somebody's money you have taken and not returned. Okay, this is indicating the Purva Jarma karma which is done by you. So in this Janma, your eighth Lord is sitting in the second house and it is indicating to you, okay, what is that Purva Jarma karma pending. Suppose eighth Lord is in third Bhava, then automatically you have cheated your siblings. This Janma help your siblings to overcome some issues or take part in their marriage, giving you a significant contribution, helping in their studies or their children's studies. All those things will help you. So eighth Lord in third means you have cheated your siblings. Eighth Lord in fourth, then also what? You have not done what and all as a son you have to do to your mother, like putting her in an orphanage, okay, not taking care of her, not providing proper food and shelter to mother. So basically, eighth Lord in fourth house means as a son, as a putra, what responsibilities you should have discharged to your mother in the last Janma, you have not done properly. Eighth Lord in fifth house. Eighth Lord in fifth house. Then as a father or as a mother, what you are supposed to do to your children, that you have not done properly. You are right, cheating children in the Purva Janma. Okay. Or even people who have cheated Kuladevata's property, collecting money, will construct a Kuladevata and not done the construction work. Okay. All those things also will come in your, if your eighth Lord is in fifth Bhava. Next is eighth Lord in sixth. That means involving in adulteration, putting 500 grams of dalda to 500 grams of butter or ghee. All this we commonly see, right? Like that, if you are involved in any adulterations, not paying the debt, you have taken some loan and not repaid them, okay? Or as a doctor, you have not treated a patient correctly, understand? All those things will give you that eighth Lord in sixth house. Eighth Lord in seventh house means cheating the spouse. You cheated your spouse, but not withholding the promise you have done while doing the Saptapadi. Right? At Saptapadi, you make so many promises, and all those are having extra affair without the knowledge of the partner and cheating him, right? Or cheating her. All those things will give you your eighth Lord in seventh house. And eighth Lord in eighth house. Again, this also involves cheating, killing innocent animals, okay, which has not got you any harm. Some people I observed, they will tie these crackers to the tail of the dog during Diwali and all. That shows the upbringing of those children by their parents. Understand? And all those things it will say. And eighth Lord in ninth, you have cheated your father. You are not taken care of the responsibility, what you are supposed to do. Are cheating to Guru. That is what I keep saying to everyone. Don't share these PDFs. Forget about my class. Let it be any class. If you want to go and ask, okay. If he is not giving, you leave it. Okay. If it is within your reach, you buy and study. If it is not within your reach, you think you are not made up for that person. God is giving you some other part. Because like I keep saying, how many PDFs we get also, let the teacher be bad teacher also, whoever he might be. But if he's not blessing you, you will not get that subject. If that Guru blesses you without even opening that PDF, that will go. Any of you, let it be any of you. All of us have done mistakes, including me. But rectifying that is important. Okay. Like I said, even today you can test if you know anybody who has shared this PDF or something wrong. Moment they put their prashna and this moment, automatically that ninth and fifth above, one of them will be damaged. Titishonium 682, like that it will show. It will not show for everyone. Understand? So only I always say, for the mere sake of knowledge, why do you want to take something, a curse, which will pass for 12 years, on Guru's curse? Understand? But the blessings will protect you for 100 years. Similarly, father is also a first Guru. So discharging the duties proper way to your father is also very, very important. If eighth Lord is in sixth or eighth Lord is with Saturn, one easy remedy we can say to them is put insurance. Either it will protect you, or if you are having a company because it's connected to sixth, some people is having some AVOC, something like that, it will protect them. Understand? So like that, we can keep saying 8th Lord in 10th means what? Some karma, last birth, you are not discharged. Maybe your father and mother died, but you didn't go and do that karma, saying my mother didn't look after me properly. I will not do my last rites. All that. Okay. And 8th Lord in 11th is your elder brothers, you are not taken care properly. And 8th Lord in 12th. 8th Lord in 12th means whatever that Ayana Sayana Boga Bhagam, in that you have done some cheating. Understand? For the sake of that Ayana Sayana Bogam, you are given some false commitment and false assurance, and you are cheated on somebody's life. Okay. So all those things are very, very important from this 8th Bhava. By understanding this, you can see today where you are standing. Even after doing remedies after remedy is not working, or though you are good, but the things are not aligning your plane, then just go and check your 8th Bhava, where it is sitting. Accordingly, you discharge your duties, or you rectify that position 100% within a matter of 2-3 months, not even years. You see, within 2-3 months, for problems which you are not finding solutions, you will find a way, and for most of them, that problem also will get solved. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, what is 8th Lord in 10th, sir? I missed to hear that,
8th
please.
Lord in 10th means he has not done the karma in the previous janma. Like for example, his father died, but father has not looked after him properly. So he will say, I will not do the last
Okay,
rites
sir.
for him. Let another
Okay,
son
sir.
do
Thank
that,
you.
or somebody else do that. Like that, they will do. Yes, Prasad sir.
Sir, do we see the 8th Lord as Mars only for all the charts, or is it respective chart?
Respect to Lagna, we can take it. Okay, here to find out the Purva Jarma karma ID, we have to take the your individual ascendant Lord. For example,
Understood.
if you are born in Libra or Lagna, then you have to take where Venus is sitting.
Where Venus is. Okay. So that means that also will influence and will change. I think we will see it in next few hours.
What's come again?
Like suppose it is like you said, Venus is the
Uh,
8th lord.
uh.
The impact will be different as compared to, say, if it is Saturn is the 8th lord.
No, let whichever be the 8th Lord, but 8th Lord is sitting in which house only will tell us
Oh,
what is the impact.
got
Okay,
it,
it
sir.
can be Saturn, it can be Venus, or it can be Sun. Now,
Got
if
it, sir.
Sun
Got
is 8th Lord, it is in the 5th house, means with respect to the children, you have done something wrong.
it.
Even if it is
Yes,
Venus also, the result will be the same.
got
Okay,
it, sir.
result will be
Right,
the
sir.
same, but who it is, it will vary. That's all.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
Anybody else, any doubt? Didn't understand? Because this is important. Okay, rest, whatever we are going to discuss is prediction. For others, it is important for giving prediction. But
Sir,
as an astrologer, for us, this is important. Yes, Shil
sir,
sir.
8th Lord in first house, sir.
Sir?
8th Lord in first house.
That is what I told. 8th Lord in first house means you have not done your responsibilities properly. That responsibility can be anything. In this Janma, you have to be a responsible person, taking care all of your responsibilities. Nobody should say you are irresponsible. Oh, Vasan Sara, very nice person. He always sticks to his responsibilities and he never washes hand after his responsibility. Like that, you should be.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yes, Shil sir.
Sir, just like this should be a further part of analysis. For example, 8th Lord sitting in any of the house. Probably we
Mm.
can even investigate with the nakshatra. Like when we will learn from you the nakshatra or connection with those houses and all. We should also
And
investigate
then
in
we
that
can
way,
see
right,
more
sir?
depth. Now, for example, let us assume 8th Lord is
For
sitting
example,
in some house. It is in, let us assume, Ashwini Nakshatra. What are Ashwini related
right?
karakas, you already know. Right.
Correct, correct,
With that
correct.
also you
Got
can
it.
go and we can add it further.
Was thinking the same way, sir. Thank you.
Mm. Yes, Marcus sir.
So just I wanted to ask, suppose if the ascendant is Virgo,
Ah,
then the Mercury is the 8th lord. Then I have to
No,
see
no.
where
Ascendant
not
is
like that.
Virgo means not Mercury will be 8th lord, Mars will be the 8th lord.
March. Okay, Mars will be the 8th lord.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Fine. Now, because you all have understood, let me ask one question. Now, let us assume my 8th lord is in first bhava. Okay, now because somebody asked me this question, who I think Sheel sir asked this question. Let Sheel sir only answer that. Okay. Sheel sir, now my 8th
Yes, sir.
lord is in first bhava. And it is in the star of 3rd bhava and 12th bhava. Understand? Then
Right.
how I should discharge my karma?
Sir, the person should take the financial responsibility of the siblings, or the
Super.
person should
That's all.
take.
Over. That's all. Super.
Thank you,
You
sir.
gave the
Thank you.
answer. Because your 8th lord is in first bhava, responsibility is there. What kind of responsibility? 3rd is sibling, 12th is expenditure. That means by taking care of the expenditure of my younger sibling, I am able to discharge my karma effectively. Understand? Because you asked that, I'm trying to connect.
Thank you, sir.
So only they kept Saturn as karaka of 8th because Saturn is the karaka of karma. Though Mars is the 8th lord of Kalapurusha, why they kept the karaka as Saturn is because Saturn is the karaka of karma. Okay. So with this, we'll move further. Sometimes, like we already saw how this 8th lord and all everything. If 8th lord is in 6, 8, 12th or Badakam or Tithi Sunyam, just share your experience. Let us see. I have asked many people, they have said yes. Let us see if you have some experience. If your 8th lord is in 6, 8, 12 or Badakam, then either your friend or your family member, friend means obviously when you are going to out trip like that, or your family member would have locked you in a room or a bathroom anywhere, okay, and they would have gone out. Then you would have called them or knocked the door, hey, you locked me inside. Or you yourself would have mistakenly locked your room. How many people have undergone that?
Sir, I know this case.
Hmm.
I know this case where the person has locked the child, and the child has this
Not that.
particular combination.
Okay. Child has this particular combination. 8th lord in 6, 8, 12,
Yes,
or Badakasthana
yes,
or Punya. 100%
yes, sir,
definitely
yes.
in their life they would have been locked in a room.
Spot on, sir.
Sir, can I share?
Sure, sure, please.
My 8th lord is Mercury. That is Kumbha Lagna. So 5th and 8th will be Mercury, no, sir.
Correct. Your 5th and 8th.
I was with 3 to 4 cotton. Lift was not working, sir. 3 to 4 times has happened.
For you, huh? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Super. Next, if 8th lord is in ascendant or ascendant lord is in 9th, then also this possibility will come. Okay. And one
In
more
fact, sir,
thing you write down. If moon is in 8th or ascendant lord is in 8th or 8th lord is in ascendant, definitely once in their lifetime, they will get giddiness and they will fall, or they have to go to ICU, or for short time, they may lose their, what do you say, that awareness. Okay.
Consciousness.
Okay. Why I told ICU? Because in ICU, we have minimal light and there is a isolation. Okay. Even people who slip and fall in bathroom and all also this combination only. Moon in 8th, ascendant lord in 8th, 8th lord in ascendant. Okay. This and all are about 8th bhava
Sir,
introduction.
even ascendant lord with conjunction also.
Ascendant lord with 8th lord conjunction also you can take. Now you all write down the karakas of eighth bhava. Karakas of eighth bhava. Longevity. Longevity. Petrol. Diesel. Petrol. Diesel. Diamond. Diamond. Surgery. Surgery. Accident. Accident. Pain. Problem. Secrets. Secrets. Quarry. This quarry business, this, quarry. 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 Next is mines. Mines. Next, anus. Anus or anus. Medical treatment. Medical treatment. Insurance. Insurance. Underground. Underground. Bunkers. In military operations and all, you will see this bunker. Bunkers. Cave. They will say, he is hiding inside a cave. All these hiding places. Cave. Cinema theater. Cinema theater. All these occult like mantra, yantra, tantra, all these are eighth. Mantra, yantra, tantra. Butcher shop. Butcher shop. Okay. Dustbin. Dustbin. Mortuary. Mortuary. Bar and bar. This bar and all, if you see bar, pub and all, there will be very less light, full dark they will keep. So you write pubs and bar. Pubs and bar. Drainage. Drainage. Prison. Prison. Next you write giddiness. Giddiness. Coma. Coma. Next, intensive care unit, that is ICU. Pressure. Pressure. Constipation. Constipation. Next, haritaki. And napkins. Napkins. Why haritaki we are saying? Do you all know how the haritaki looks like?
What is that, sir?
Haritaki, haritaki. Haritiki, haritaki
Yes,
fruit.
sir.
So medicinal plants.
It's a medicinal
Medicinal.
plants and also used as a, I mean, in the Northeast, they specifically in Kamakya temple, after the Homa, they give that haritaki. It is also offered to the goddess.
Actually, yes, this haritaki is a very natural medicine for this constipation.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
There are also some practice where people every night they will take just on half spoon of haritaki and they'll sleep. In the Siddha medicine, they give this kadukai legium.
Yes, sir.
Okay, half spoon. Even Nityananda has advocated in one of his videos to keep your gut clean. Understand? Why it comes in eighth Bhava? Yes, one is that discharging out. I already told you, dischargement. Discharging out all is karaka of this eighth Bhava. And interestingly, this haritaki also becomes the fruit of which planet? Saturn. Okay, you want to write down haritaki is a fruit of Saturn. Next, napkins. If you are having a very bad eighth bhava where you are running a health issue, something like that and all, donating napkins to some orphanage for women is a great remedy. Understand? You cannot go and give individually to anyone on the road. But if you go and see to this orphanage, you will not believe they will not even have money to buy that napkins. Okay. I know those days in village where napkins were not even known to people. When in city it was very well established. But today these napkins are solved so many issues from an uncomfortable position to somewhat better. So donating such napkins, how much it will cost you? For 10,000 rupees, if you give, they will see you as a god. Go to some old women's orphanages. Greatest remedy. Next, contraceptives. These are also this thing, contraceptives. Next, arthritis. Arthritis. Nerve problem. Nerve problem.
Sir, would you mind repeating the last two, please?
Myasthenia gravis. Myasthenia gravis. Arthritis. Nerve problem. Myasthenia gravis. Next, you write sudden luck. Sudden luck. Sudden loss. Sudden luck. Sudden loss. Kidney. Kidneys. Kidneys. Urinary bladder. Urinary bladder. Genital organs. Genital organs. Prostitution. Sexually transmitted diseases. Kidney stones. Wound, pimples in the reproductive area. Some boils, pimples, and all you see. Without 8th Lord's transit or Dasha Bhukti, one of these will be definitely there that time. Next is locker. Locker. Septic tank. Septic tank. Military or army, you can write. Hanging place. Anything which is hanging. Hanging place. Aeroplane. Why aeroplane cinema theater and all we are saying? Because there you are confined. They are putting you inside that and they are locking all the doors. Understand? Cinema theater also fully dark and they will lock all this thing. Aeroplane also is not like a bus or something. They lock all the doors, windows, everything is locked and you are confined. Understand? Hanging place, aeroplane.
Sir, what is hanging place, sir? Is this place where we hang out or?
That is in
Is it-
prison they will put it to that this one, no? Death sentence.
Okay, fine, sir. Okay.
Mm. So I don't know the proper literal English translation. So I have put it as hanging place. Hanging place means the place where this
Goals it is called, sir.
these culprits will be
Goals.
correct. Night job, night party, secret job. All these are 8th bhava. Night job, night party, secret job. Smuggling. Theft. Theft. Loss. Loss. spy, like the CBI, CID, Intelligence Bureau, all that. Spy, SPY, spy. Cement business. Metallurgy. Photo studio. Photo studio, you are saying those days they used to use dark room. Now all has become digital. Okay. Photo studio. Ancestral property. Protest. All these protests we see. Finding mistakes. The judge finds, this mistake you have done, so I am giving you this life imprisonment. All these proofreaders also will come under eighth bhava only. Finding mistakes. Third property. Fourth is first property. Sixth is second property. Third is eighth property. Sorry, eighth is third property. Third property. Go down. Go down. Iron casting. All this casting. Iron casting. Saturn related. Iron casting. Lust. Lust. Humiliation. Ashtami Tithi. Destruction. Destruction. Rigorous punishment. Toilet. Toilet. Breakage. Breakage. Slipping and falling. Slipping and falling. Next. Bribe. Bribe. Income without physical labor. Income without physical labor. Binami property. Binami property. Secret income. Secret income. Income tax. Income tax. Customs. Customs. Water Gandantam. Water Gandantam. Western direction. Western direction. So in toilet, which direction you should face as per Vastu? Western direction or southern direction only in toilet we should face, right? Okay. Poisonous bites. Next, oil. In Tamil they will say, if you keep oil to your head daily, your oil will increase. Means Ayush will increase, like that. Oil. O-I-L. Oil. Gastric problem. Gastric problem. Gas cylinder. Gas cylinder. Danger. Okay. Gas cylinder. Danger. Accident. Automatically this electricity department also will come, right? Electric board, because in all this electricity department you will see one skeleton and two danger symbol, 25,000 watts, 30,000 watts and all, they will put danger symbol. So you write EB department. Next you write Scorpio sign. Scorpio sign. Doctor. Firecracker. Surgery theater. Orphanage, because your moon is getting debilitated. So whenever the moon is getting debilitated, they will say they are separated from father, mother, like that and all. So orphanage. Sewage water floating, like that. Sewage water is floating in front of the house also is this eighth bhava only. Incubator. Incubator. Premature delivery. Premature delivery. Somebody who have not become mother, in bracket you write putra dosham, because moon again gets debilitated here. Someone who have not become mother, putra dosham. Forest related areas. Final decision or final judgment. Final decision or final judgment. Graveyard. So how many karakas are over? 50 over?
So more than that.
More than that.
Almost
57, sir.
101.
100, sir.
101.
100,
100,
huh?
100,
Yeah.
100, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
all of you live 100 years then.
Thank you, sir, with your blessings.
Thank
Fine. Now, let us take okay, 11:27. So in the next class, sorry, the next session, we'll go to the more about this eighth bhava. Okay, like what are the planets in eighth bhava? Like that we will say. Okay. So now I think close to 11:30, only 2 minutes is there. So as per the schedule, 11:50, you all have some tea, and hopefully I believe you all will come back. Right? Let's see 11:50.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
we will, sir.
Okay.
Yes.